Council, February 17th at 7 p.m. May we have the roll call, please?
Yes, Mayor. Councilmember Chavez?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Councilmember Chavez?
Here.
Councilmember Chen?
Here.
Councilmember Yu?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Man?
Here.
Mayor Sternquist?
Here. Excuse me, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to call on Pastor Kelty from Community of Christ Church, who will be providing the invocation this evening. Welcome, Pastor.
Our heavenly Creator, who is the source of all things good, we, a few of your children, would come into your presence today to ask that this council be open to your Spirit, that would allow them to open their minds to that Spirit, and for them to do a better, able job to do those things for this city, to benefit this city and make it a better place for all of us. We would also pray for those of the staff that they need my support in wisdom, their individual tasks that to do with due diligence, that would allow them to make this a better city through the support of this council and other staff members, making this a better city. And two, we would pray for all those here gathered in the audience, that they too, through their individual efforts and their corporate efforts, will leave this a city a better place than it is for future generations. We look with eager joy, dear Creator, to a better city, a better community, a better time for all of us. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. William, would you mind leading us in the pledge?
Sure. Please place the flag, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, ceremonial matters. Tonight, we have the pleasure, there you are. I would look back there and you're all up here. Okay. The pleasure of honoring Benjamin Schwartz. And Captain, would you like to introduce him?
Well, first off, thank you very much, Mayor, Council, for inviting me here tonight. I'm truly honored to be here tonight, especially an opportunity to recognize one of our outstanding deputies from Temple Sheriff Station. There's so much I could see about Benjamin Schwartz, but I'm going to try to keep this short. He first arrived at Temple Station in February of 2022. Since that time, he's consistently demonstrated some strong work ethic and professionalism. In April 2023, he was first assigned to the city, working in a crime car before he transitioned to a traffic car. And he quickly made a strong impression with his work ethic, his proactive policing, and his community engagement. Because of his strong work ethic, he was selected to be a member of our summer enforcement team, which is a highly coveted spot at our station. Last year alone, in 2025, he made more than 71 arrests for various crimes by himself. And last summer, he was selected to serve as a full-time member of the Temple City Special Assignment Team. He's been a great team player, and he's worked closely with our city officials, with City Manager Brian Cook, with Jose, in addressing a lot of the quality of life issues and crime issues that are impacting the city. He is well respected amongst his peers, his supervisors, and if there's something that we needed done, we can always count on Benjamin to handle it. He is a Deputy Schwartz is a outstanding representative of both the Sheriff's Department and the city. And I'm so proud of him, of the person he's become, the deputy he's become. And I want to thank you guys again for taking the time to recognize him for this outstanding award. He's deserving of it, just like the rest of the team. But today it's going to be Benjamin's day. So thank you again for this day and for inviting me here to be part of this special event. All right.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have council follow me so we can take a picture.
Does he want to see?
I'm gonna present it first.
Come on, man. You're the center
Takes you guys time
You're saying we're old or something, or?
to, just a little.
All right.
Okay. Benjamin, come on up. This is for you. Thank you. In recognition and appreciation of your contribution to the city of Temple City, the tireless effort and devotion you have provided does not go unnoticed. The city of Temple City greatly appreciates your time and dedication. Congratulations on being honored as the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Deputy of the Year. Very exciting. Thank you so much. Can I have you come take a picture? Right in the middle.
Get him first, and then we'll get the rest of the team.
What an honor. This is so exciting.
County ID.
He is genuinely a nice guy, since the moment I met him. Is he really?
Thank you guys very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys.
So nice.
They're gonna
Thank
leave
you,
you,
Captain.
they're gonna leave you to work, so something else to do? What's that? There you go. Thank you for what you do, now stay here.
Oh, my goodness, that's funny. It was really a wonderful honor and so well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Tito.
Okay, public comments on items not listed on the agenda. Do we have any? Seeing none, going to close public comment.
There is,
Oh,
there's a question.
yes, there is. From West San Gabriel Valley Realtors. But there's no name. Excuse me. No name, no name. Welcome.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Cecilia Huyn. I'm the member of the West San Gabriel Valley Realtors. And this year, as I'm the member of the legislative committee and assigned as the liaison to the city of Temple City. So that's why today I bring the letter of introduction about, what the board doing and what is my job. my job is to bring anything related to real estate information to the board, and that let all the realtors knowing about that, the improvement, and will bring or maybe many business for all the members over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to working with you.
Okay. That's it? Close public comment. We move to the consent calendar. All consent calendar items may be approved in a single motion as recommended unless removed for further discussion.
I'll move to approve.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. May we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Chavez?
Yes.
Councilmember Chen?
Yes.
Councilmember Yu?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Man?
Yes.
Mayor Sternquist?
Yes. Okay, thank you. We have no public hearing this evening, no unfinished business, and no new business, and we have an update from our city manager.
Thank you, Mayor Sternquist and members of the council. A couple pieces of good news to deliver to you tonight. We learned late last week that the city did receive from the California Parks and Recreation Society one of its highest honors. That is the Park Planning Award of Excellence for Live Oak Park Playground. This is one of the recognitions that the Parks Department and parks in general throughout the state of California look towards as exemplifying great planning, great integration with the community in terms of their needs, and just fascinating and interesting design. SWA Architects did an amazing job. The use of the park is outstanding. When we did a social media post last week, it blew up. I'm getting old, so I don't know what the proper term is for social media going wild, but it blew up. So congratulations to the entire council. This was and to the community as well. We went through a very extensive community engagement process in developing this. I know the entire council as well was very engaged in this process as well, and the product you see today is the accumulation and the total effort of everybody working together. And even when it's raining a little bit, I passed by it today, even when it's raining a little bit, it's still safe, but you still see people out there. It's pretty amazing. So congratulations to everybody involved in receiving this prestigious award from the California Parks and Recreation Society. So the other piece of good news is that we received the mayor received a call from Congresswoman Judy Chu, letting us know that we will be receiving a little over $800,000 to repave Lower Azusa. Lower Azusa is one of our major arterials, but one of the challenges that we have there is funding. Well, funding that we don't have enough funding for all of our roads. So we were able to get $800,000, which is really greatly appreciated, but still it's a multi-million-dollar project we're going to have to find additional funding for as well. So we'll be looking towards things like our Measure M, Measure R, and depending on what happens on Tuesday, March 3rd, what happens with Measure TC as well. But we're thankful.
How about City of El Monte?
The city of El Monte will be working with us as well to, there's a kind of it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle of where the city boundaries are and the City of Temple City boundaries are and the City of Temple El Monte's are. So they'll be working, they already aware that we were contemplating this project. So we have communication between our staffs and their staffs about how to coordinate this.
Did they also receive a grant?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't. That would also be great. So we'll be pulling that together. But thank you to Congresswoman Chu.
Yes.
For this has been I think the third time we've submitted that application, and she's come through. So thank you to her.
Is there a sunset period on when we have to use that money by?
Generally speaking, for that kind of funding, there is. What it is, I'm not sure. Is it 5 years or I'm not sure what that sunset date is.
Well,
but generally speaking, there will be.
But we'll be finding that out soon.
We'll be finding that out
I
soon.
hate to lose it if we don't. Use it, I guess.
And we had reserved some Prop C funding for that as well in years past, so we'll pull it together. But the cost escalation has gone up so much with roads that we're going to have to piece together funding. So, but I think we'll be able to achieve that. Last but not least, this upcoming weekend, just check the weather. Weather should be good for a very successful Camellia Festival Friday, 10 a.m. for the parade. Looking forward to working. Thank you to Kathy Burrows and Don Taryn, who work, the co-festival directors, who work very well with our team. Thank you to Jose Taryn. Thank you to our dedicated team, who does a lot of the planning, along with our Parks and Recreation Department as well, and along with many, many volunteers. At our Lunar New Year Festival, I put in a report to you. I think we were at 25, almost 30 volunteers for Lunar New Year, which was great. We can't do, it's hard for us to do those events without those volunteers, or it just makes it run a lot more smoothly. So thank you to all the volunteers that are going to come out, the volunteers of the Camellia Festival that just put in countless hours. So we appreciate it, and keep our fingers crossed on good weather.
Okay.
That's it for me, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Updates from our city attorney, Greg?
I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone, and may the year of the horse be prosperous for you. In light of that, and it being Mardi Gras as well, I'll have 3 items for you at your next meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We move to item 13, council reports regarding ad hoc or standing committee meetings. Do we have any? Nope. Okay. Council items separate from the city manager's regular agenda. Councilmember Chavez?
Thank you. Just reiterate what our city attorney, Happy New Year, Chinese New Year to everyone. Year of the horse. I was born in the year of the horse. There was another year of the horse, but
Is that 1955?
1954.
54. Oh, that's
Yes,
right, you're older than
I'm an
me.
old guy. But, yeah, so it's got a good meaning. Since you mentioned the roads and stuff like that, I just want to, can you do me a favor? I should have brought it to your attention earlier, but I'll give it to you now so I don't forget. There is a pretty big pothole. It looks like it's probably maybe from the rain on Rosemead Boulevard, just below Longden. I noticed that coming home today. And I think it's caused by this recent rains that we're getting. It looks like it's kind of a little sinkhole there. So maybe
check it out.
Check it out. Yeah.
Will do.
Yeah. It's
On
just
Rosemead?
on Rosemead Boulevard. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, which is kind of unusual. I was
So
surprised to see
Rosemead's
that.
coming of age.
Yeah.
It is.
We all
Yeah,
are.
right.
So,
It will need repaving, it will
Yeah.
need repaving pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look forward to the Camellia Festival this weekend. It's supposed to be sunny. Well, cloudy, but sunny.
There's some
It's a
really good
partial-
entertainment.
Yeah, there is some
There's
good
a
entertainment.
Bruno
lined up.
Mars.
Yeah, look, Bruno Mars is going to be?
It's a
Oh.
tribute band.
I was gonna say, wait,
But that
we
should
moved
be-
up we moved up in the world.
That should be pretty entertaining, and
Yeah.
some other really good
I'm
ones too.
hoping
I
to bring
forget.
my granddaughter this
Oh,
weekend too.
fun.
So it's her first Camellia parade, or for a festival. So. That's it, Mayor. Thank you.
Councilmember Chen?
I just want to echo the congratulations to our Deputy of the Year, Deputy Schwartz.
Oh, yeah.
I remember another Deputy Sheriff, Deputy Erskine, and both Deputy Schwartz are just, I mean, very, very intelligent young deputies when they came to Temple Station. And I'm so happy that he is on our Temple City Special Assignment Team, because I think Deputy Schwartz really exhibits not only just that proactive enforcement, but also that customer service that we oftentimes so appreciate in Temple City. In several instances, I've seen Deputy Schwartz just above and beyond being helpful to residents that called. He just really exhibited that professionalism that's the best of the LA County Sheriff's Department. So really happy that he's recognized, and I know he's spent a short time on the county special assignment team before coming to us, and I'm very glad that we have him. So, and looking forward to Camellia Festival this weekend.
Councilmember Yu?
Thank you, Mayor. I echo everything that's been said. Congratulations, Deputy Schwartz. And of course, Happy New Year, everyone. And also thank you to staff, city manager, and Chinese Temple City Chinese Association for putting up the event for us. It was very successful, in my opinion.
Okay. Mayor Pro Tem?
Thank you, Mayor. Quite a few things has been happening, so I do want to share a couple of events, but I do want to also, again, congratulate Deputy Schwartz. I think I appreciate Councilmember Chen sharing more from his perspective, because I think for us, we perhaps see you in a more limited capacity and perspective, but that in no way diminishes our view of you. You've been the utmost professional, and your service here is greatly and deeply appreciated by us all. So thank you. And the Lunar New Year festival, yes, I agree. It seemed like a resounding success. I almost want to say there were more. I haven't seen that many people attend that event in a number of years. And I don't know, maybe it's the food, because there was a lot of people crowding around, lining up to buy food and snacks there, at least right when I was leaving the festival. So
Was it, the food wasn't, weren't we giving out food?
We were giving out the
Yeah, it was
samples, yes.
Free samples.
Yeah.
food.
I thought there were some.
There was some adjacent.
Yeah, the ones adjacent
Yeah, there was
to
adjacent.
the
Well, the
parking lot.
food, we were giving out some food.
Yeah, we were
samples.
giving out free food, but I was talking about the ones that were being
Yeah,
sold.
yeah.
There was quite a line there, so I was pretty impressed.
And Lucy Liu gets a lot of credit for developing that program. She brings in a very, family-centric programming that I think brings out a lot of the community. So thank you to Lucy, and thank you to Tim as well. But
Yeah,
Lucy gets credit for the producing component of.
And Brian, can we have her come to a meeting?
Yeah, they just couldn't come today. They were,
Okay.
but they were gonna. But we'll have them at a future meeting.
Okay,
Mayor.
thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, so great appreciation to the Temple City Chinese American Association. Lucy's always been fantastic. And I do want to say I was pretty impressed with the group Taiji Men. I don't recall if they've performed at our event before. I don't think so, but I thought they were very inclusive, and they had a very good spokesperson that kind of tied everything together with our city. And of course, their members and their participants who did all the performances were also fantastic. So that was a great, excellent choice. Secondly, over the weekend, I had a chance to stop by a groundbreaking at 6119 Temple City Boulevard. And that was quite well attended. And to my surprise, and I think a few of us who came by probably felt the same way. But nevertheless, it was exciting to see so much pomp and circumstance surrounding an 18-unit condo.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's a sign of things to come is, we look at, the general plan's not really the sexiest or most popular thing to talk about. But when it comes to upzoning and the strategy we took, we took a lot of care into preserving what we thought was a key character of our city, and making sure that where the high-density places were placed strategically and in the right locations. And it was also good to be reminded that part of that development also contained affordable housing units, which is something that sometimes gets lost in the conversation and in the midst of all the luxury apartments and et cetera. So that was really good to see. Next, I know Councilmember Yu and Councilmember Chavez, we had a chance to be a part of the PTA Founders Awards ceremony, which was at Temple City High School just this past Friday. Was it Friday? Friday. So it was always nice to be able to kind of interface with our colleagues at the district and to see so many of the parents and volunteers that give so much time and energy to our students. And I know the district gets a lot of credit, but what I liked about the ceremony was that it shifted the focal point and really acknowledged and honors many of those who had been working behind the scenes for so many years to help propel a lot of our high school students to excellence. And we also got a sneak peek at the completed baseball and softball field, so that was kind of cool.
Just now,
Yeah.
we even took batting practice in the cages. No,
Just kidding.
we could have if we wanted to. And you know that they're also, I'm sorry to interrupt, but they also have used the softball field already.
Oh,
Yeah, they had played
They had
one
a game.
one
And
game.
they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Nice.
can't understand though, and I have to go see it. Maybe you know more about it than I do. There's no dirt on the infield. It's artificial turf. How you slide on that, I'm just like, okay, I guess you can, but I have to see it to believe it. And even with still spikes on, they're gonna be sliding on that basically rubberized surface. I found that a little different, but I guess they wouldn't have done it if they couldn't use it.
are you talking about the green turf?
No, the green turf, the grass is green, that's the turf.
Okay.
But like the infield dirt normally is dirt area, it's
Also
also
artificial.
a turf,
Oh.
artificial turf.
Yeah.
It's like a rubberized surface.
Yeah.
How
but
do you not tear that?
Art assured me that they can slide on it, no problem. So we'll see.
Actually, when we saw it, I couldn't tell that it was just used for a game.
No, you couldn't, well, so, yeah, it's so
Yeah,
new.
so-
Interesting.
But
Yeah, I would
it's very
expect there be
nice.
you
Very-
know,
very-
some signs. but-
Very first rate, I congratulate them for, I'm glad you brought that up. It was a very nice project that they did.
Yeah, and it looks like they're almost close to, if not wrapped up with most of their facilities
Yeah, I
upgrades.
think
So
that whole area is pretty much.
yeah, so definitely congratulations to our partners at the school district. I know it's been quite a project from the beginning to now that they're nearing full completion. And one last note about their facilities is this idea of having a dedicated sports science kind of facility is really impressive, because I don't think a lot of other schools really have that kind of, not just the facility, but also the in-house expertise for sports medicine. So that was good to see.
They actually have a classroom set up specifically for sports medicine.
Yeah.
Which probably rivals small colleges, I would imagine. Yeah, very nice.
And then lastly, I do want to mention the mayor's Public Safety Summit that was earlier today. Thank you for putting that together. I know that's something you feel is very important. The last time you were mayor, you also did that. And so today was no different. I was very impressed with the panelists that consisted of current as well as former retired police chiefs, fire chiefs, and the county, head of the county Office of Emergency Management. So it was, I think my main takeaway from that is, I think it's a good reminder for us as a city to kind of really look at what we have in place from an emergency preparedness standpoint, and to help better clarify and understand sort of the elected officials' role in a particular emergency versus public safety's role versus staff's role. And so that one of the comments from the panelists was, you can't wait for the emergency to prepare, because then it's too late. You got to prepare now so that when it happens, everyone knows where they need to be and what they need to do. And it's just kind of like this well-oiled machine. So that I appreciate, and it's a good reminder for us to make sure we have that in place.
I never saw anything. Who actually was on the panel that gave the presentation? You, no?
Yeah, I sent.
I didn't
it
get
was
the
on the
names.
thing.
I didn't get that. When did you send that out?
Because our phones don't connect.
I guess not, yeah.
The county's Director of Emergency Operations, OEM, Kevin McGowan, the Chief of San Marino Fire Department, Mario Ueda, and retired Deputy Chief of LAPD, Mike Hillman. And then the moderator was the former Chief of the City of Covina and now current Director of Public Safety for Foothill Transit, John Curley.
Foothill Transit, that must sound like a little connection, yeah.
There is. There was a lot of experience in
Good.
that room, and a
Yeah.
lot of both police officers and deputies. And yeah, I think the takeaway is that Brian and I briefly just talked about that as we were leaving, is that we need to do more and continue to work on improving our own emergency plan so that we do know what our roles are. And I think that was what was a big takeaway for me, is that elected officials have a role, but it wasn't exactly the role I thought we had. And they were very, specific that we need to when there is an emergency, let the first responders do their jobs, and we don't interfere with them. So I think it was really, I got quite a few emails, and there were probably 10 cities that were represented with elected officials from different cities. So it was great. Thank you for coming, William.
Sure.
And,
I'm
and
sorry, I
la-
was working. I would have been there.
I know you were.
Sorry.
and of course, looking forward to the Camellia Festival. I got the wristbands for my kids, so I'm ready.
All 3 days?
They're ready.
Oh, yes, you're right. Well, I got to be ready to make sure they don't disappear off in the summer.
So bundle up for Friday, I think, is going to be the chilliest evening, but then it's going to get better Saturday and
Although Ed and I will
Sunday.
be elsewhere on Friday evening, unfortunately.
Is that a baseball game?
The opening day of Temple City National. It's always the same Friday as the opening of Camellia. I don't know why.
Oh.
We have to have a talk with Councilmember Chen there and see what influence he can do.
Anything else, William? Okay. I think that pretty much sums it up for me. So we're going to move to item 15, additional public comments on items not listed on the agenda. Anyone? Okay. Close public comments, and we are now adjourned.